please take your seats.
Oh, hi everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of The Curse of Strahd. It'll be me, yep. This week, we are not going to go through all our usual things in so much detail. Instead, I am simply going to put all the links in chat, and you may check them at your own will. But I will say that this stream is brought to you by both Mage Hand Press and Bird in the Storm. So without further ado, let's go round and say hello to everyone around the screen. Oh, hi, Alex, Madam Gandalf.
Oh, hi. How's it going? I hope you're doing well. Yeah. My name is Madam Gandalf. I play Suri. And, sorry, I've got a few characters under the S name, and I wanted to make sure, like, oh god. Make sure you get it right.
This is a popular name choice.
You know, I'm one of those annoying people who names all of their characters like, in similar ways.
Yeah.
Because it's like a variation of the same name over and over and over. And Suri is like one of those. So yeah, anyway, my name is Madam Gandalf and I play Suri, the halfling arcane trickster rogue, who is the younger, more annoying sister of Sophie. And she is Little Miss Pacifist, wants to always like talk to everyone. But then when she does get the chance to kill someone, she tries to do it creatively, which often means that she ends up the one who gets hurt more than it does the bad guy. And ends up falling on her ass a lot as well. So, yeah, Suri has been cured from being a werewolf, but has also been seeing her sister getting, like, manipulusted with, Strahd. And, like... It's just been a bit of a horrible ride. It's been a bit of a nightmare, really.
I'm just throwing it out there that most of that was Rachel, okay? I'm just throwing it out there. All I said was you were charmed. She went where she went with it, okay?
As she puts on chapstick, it was the perfect time.
It really was! Next round!
Yeah, boy.
Oh, baby 190. Oh, hi.
Can that just be my intro?
I think so.
Hi, my name is OhBaby190 or Rachel here on the internet, and I am playing the older, less annoying sister of Suri, Sophie, who, albeit, yes, at one point was kind of a Strahd fangirl, but she's, she's like an older teen. She's got them hormones. You can't blame her. There's like a tall, dark, handsome guy. But she came to her senses and was fine. It was fine, okay? Everything worked out. She wanted to kick him in the neck, but she couldn't reach. So, but it's gonna be interesting today to see how we all kind of get through what we get through. Alice and I were maybe talking about some things beforehand that I'm not going to mention because player power. I don't want the DM to ruin anything. So, yeah. Very excited for today. Hopefully we don't all die again.
I'm excited. Last round we have wonderful wife and character Bob, Alice.
Hi, I'm Alice and I play Bob, the changeling who stays in tabaxi form most of the time. He's basically the big brother of the group and ends up carrying these halflings quite a lot. Also, the sensible player in this is not here. Just so you know. We've got the Chaos Twins and Big Brother Bob that believes everything they say and follows everything they do. So I'm very excited for this episode.
It's gonna be absolutely amazing. And a big shout out to Kelly Lane, also putting her links in chat now. Unfortunately,
she's somewhere screaming internally.
quite likely. Couldn't be here today, but she is with us in spirit. As we recap last episode, you entered the Amber Temple, having killed everyone after a brief rundown with Mordenkainen, who decided to train you by opposing you throughout the challenges in the temple. You had a bit of a magical discovering with your friend Kazimov outside. He taught you a few things using his spellbook. Talia had a bit of a dream with her dad, where her dad taught her some cleric stuff. And yeah, it's been it was a journey. We entered the first door of the Amber Temple to find some green skulls which attacked us. Suri found a stick. The stick is a perfectly innocent, perfectly okay, normal stick, and there is nothing strange about Suri whatsoever. But we did kill the skulls. We then found some potions, and we had a potion disaster because of Bob's drinking problem. The potion disaster led to a bit of a dressing down from Kelly, and then Mordenkainen informing everyone that whilst they were distracted, he had killed them. They found a hidden door, went down to the next floor, where they avoided all of the closed doors and went straight into the big open space, where the statue shot lightning, nearly killing everyone. And we ended the session with Mordenkainen sort of shaking his head, doing the very... I think this is almost becoming my own personal look most of the time now when I just hear player plans, just doing that. Literally being the literal presence of the caring dungeon master trying to power you up. Rachel! We've already had four followers this stream, and we've already had 10 retweets, which means... Rachel, you get the first of our Gothic trinkets. Please roll me a 1d100. And roll me two 1d100s. Oof. Oof. Coming in with them lowball numbers. Okay.
One of those with 89, that's not low.
I didn't see the 89. I looked around, and that's why I was like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. So, Sophie, why don't you, first of all, before we go into the description of how these things work, why don't you describe how you're all feeling, what sort of condition you are in, having had no healing between the two sessions. Talia straight up passes out. As Mordenkainen is shaking his head, it's like you see some sort of red mist across her shoulders for just a second. And then she slumps to the ground.
It's like, whoa! And I look up. Wizard, like, what did you do?
I assure you that had nothing to do with me.
Okay, well, fix it then.
You're
I'm not a
magical.
cleric.
You're
I mean,
magical.
That doesn't mean I know how to heal a damn thing.
Wait, how old are you? How powerful? You're like supposed to. How did you not learn a single healing spell the whole time? You're super old.
I focused on devastating destruction magic.
Oh, you're
Fair enough, but nonetheless.
I mean, if you want, I could go through my list of achievements, but I don't think you'd particularly care.
Bob is starting to pick up Talia and just sling her over his shoulder.
You know what's not on that list of achievements? Repaying debts.
Chicken stealing.
Anyways,
Feeling is the worst of it.
I'm sorry, we will get on with whatever it is.
Look, I cannot heal your friend, but perhaps I can help you heal her. If you are willing, I can cast a spell on you to transform you.
Transform.
Yes,
like
into
what,
some
like
sort
that?
of creature with healing abilities.
Will I still be me?
No, not you. One of the magical ones. You, points to Sophie.
What is supposed to mean? That's a bit.
but
Yes, I'll transform you into something if you're willing.
I mean, is it like a permanent kind of transformation, or?
Let me just consult my spell book.
I'm very confused. What would he turn you into?
Hopefully something cool. I get taller. And she looks over at like Suri, like grinning, like I'm gonna be taller.
You will be transformed for up to an hour or as long as I can hold my concentration, whichever one comes first.
Okay, but into what? Wait, will my clothes fit? Because I kind of like this outfit. I don't want it to get all screwed up, and I don't want to be naked either. I mean,
I believe your items will. Let me just see here. The target's gear melds into the new form, and melds back afterwards.
Okay, so we won't have a ripping or stretching problem. Cool.
Excuse me, all-powerful wizard.
Yes.
Now, I know you can't heal, but could you make some sort of like baby Bjorn thing that I could put her on my back for? I need my hands free.
Do I look like a carpenter?
No, why would it be a cut?
Damn it, Bob, I'm a 9th level wizard, not a laborer.
Hey, what's wrong with laborers?
Not a thing, but I didn't
They are the
study that
backbone
path.
of our societies.
Indeed they are. I get on with my groundsman regiment very well, but I wouldn't ask him to cast me a healing spell.
So, are you telling me that you can do all of this wizardly powerful stuff?
I'm telling you that you can't build a structure on Earth that I couldn't destroy.
But you couldn't build a structure in the first place?
Exactly.
Oh, the irony. Okay, and he just sort of like keeps Talia over his shoulder, and he takes one of the scarves. He's got like 2 scarves around his waist, which he carries, and he's taken one off, and he just starts effectively tying her across. Like she's over his shoulder, but he's tying her across just so that he has 2 hands free.
It's like a Christmas tree on a Subaru kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so this transformation thing. What on earth would you even transform me into?
Something you desire.
I can be anything.
Pretty much.
I want to look like Bob.
You want to look like Bob, but have healing capabilities.
Yes,
I'm sure we can figure out something.
but I want to be like an orange and black version of Bob.
An orange and
like,
black version
beer.
of Bob.
You
Right.
want to
Yeah.
look like me?
Like an orange snow cat or something.
Yeah, whatever the hell that is.
Alright, fine. Ready?
Yeah, okay, let's go.
He casts polymorph on you and turns you into a chicken.
Oh, what the?
There's your chicken, Sophie! Don't say I don't repay my debts! There you are, Suri! There's a chicken for you.
But that's just mean.
Can she speak, or she just makes chicken sound like
You can understand, but you can only talk in chicken.
she's just squawking and just flapping around, angry at this.
Bob is trying to catch. Like,
Oh, she's going for his ankles. She's going for his ankles. Peck him.
He's laughing so much, it's almost as though he's cast Ash's hideous laughter on himself. He can't even concentrate, he's laughing so hard. And
Wait,
you're...
he concentrates.
if he can't
So you
concentrate-
return back to being Sophie.
Turn back into him as she's running up to his ankles, and then actually kick him in the ankle with her normal halfling foot.
Yeah, sure, he'll just go down, he trips laughing.
She's just yelling obscenities at him in halfling.
I understand that language.
Yes, you know it when I say "fuck you." Stupid
So much.
mother. What do
Well-
these asshole magic users thinking they're so clever?
Well, how do you all normally heal up anyway? Don't you have bandages or something?
And I just point at Talia.
None of you have learned the basics of first aid or anything like that?
Nor have you.
Yes, but I'm not an adventurer. I'm a professor at a college. I thought all adventurers learned the basics of first aid before they did anything.
I thought all college professors had to have first aid. Isn't that like the law?
No!
Yes,
What
do
kind of law is this? Next you'll be saying we should be keeping our labs with eye drop centers or something. No.
Health and safety.
That sounds like a good idea, actually.
We won't have any of that health and safety nonsense in the College of Wizards, okay? If you can't hit the peak of your potential with do-goody two-shoe nanny state nonsense all over the place. No.
You are so lucky Talia can't hear you right now.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna report your school.
I wish I could record what you said.
I have a photographic memory.
There's no such thing as a photographic memory.
But he said something, not... Okay.
Yeah, of course it's a photographic memory. Every time I think of you, I remember that you're ugly.
Ha!
Like Bob's like, oh.
And every time I think of you, Sophie, I remember seeing your dream where you were infatuated with Strahd, but maybe you'd rather not go into that.
Everybody has their
Oh.
teenage
Now, what are you all
just
going
got,
to do
like,
about this statue?
Between the both of them, like,
She's gonna if she
Okay.
goes for Mordecai, Sophie's just gonna slap her across the arm. Stop it! You're
for a moment I
so
thought
nice.
I was like,
She would never hit her in the face, just like across the shoulder. Hit her in the face.
I can see a full-out fight if you hear it.
right? Pull the hair.
That's why her hair's short, because she's so used to Suri going.
That's why they both keep their hair short.
They learned from childhood you don't do that shit.
It's a pulling hazard.
It's a bully. Well, I suggest you heal up as best you can, and I'll try and get to the other side some other way. See you in a bit. And he does the Ganondorf thing again, away to the other side, and you just about see him reappear on the far end of the cavern, some 100-200 feet away, as he rounds a corner.
I mean, do you think Talia has anything?
What, like a... I mean, like... Hold on, do I have a... I have a burglar's pack. Does that have bandages in it?
We are the three rogues.
Oh!
Siri.
What is in a burglar's pack?
Siri, as you look at Sophie, you can see a red, sparkly growth appearing on her forehead. It's like she transferred back wrong.
No.
Sophie, as you are
So-
looking at Suri and Bob, they slowly begin to fade until you can no longer see them.
Guys?
Yes.
You can still hear Bob.
Whoa, 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 whoa! What the hell? Bob? Where are you? And she's gonna put her hands out like,
Yeah, you feel the fact I'm right here.
what? What? You're invisible! You guys are invisible! What the? What the hell?
Shirley,
What
am I
is this
invisible?
gonna do to me?
Am I invisible?
Can you see me?
Can we see her?
Yeah, you can
I
see.
can see you, and there's a
Whoa.
big red thing on your head.
Wait, what?
There's a big thing on your head.
Where? Wait, where? What is that?
I don't know.
What is that? What does it feel like? What
When
is
you
it?
touch it, it sort of feels like melted chocolate.
Is it like, is it residue on her fingers?
Yeah.
What is that?
Don't
What's
touch it. Don't pick it.
It's still red and sparkly, but it feels like chocolate melted.
She's gonna sniff it.
It kind of smells a little chocolatey.
Then she's gonna lick it.
No, that Bob's like, oh.
She can just like imagine where Bob's face is, and you know, like when animals do something they're not supposed to do, they're like,
Yeah. Bob's like, no.
Give Bob that
No.
face. Like,
It tastes like chocolate.
I can't believe you licked that.
Oh, that wasn't bad actually. No, it tastes like chocolate. Wait, okay, wait.
Oh,
Suri, here,
no.
here, and she's gonna like
No.
stab her and hold her finger out to where she thinks Suri is.
Oh,
Do
Shirley,
it, lick it, lick my finger.
Shirley, don't lick that.
Lick it, come on, lick it. Trust me, I'm your sister.
He's like,
Yes.
Yeah, she'll
As-
just take like a little lick.
As you lick
like-
Sophie's finger, Sophie and Bob begin to fade from your vision until you cannot see them.
Is this what you meant? That everybody just kind of disappeared on you as soon as you licked that?
wait, what? You now you can't see me?
Wait, now you can't.
Great.
Wait, Bob, here, and she's gonna.
No, I've already got one leg and now two blind. Oh, fine. And then he just like reaches out and licks.
So now the whole party cannot see living creatures.
And that's a job well done, everyone. See you next week.
Bob's there like, this is why we need Dahlia.
Okay, so that didn't solve the situation at all, but at least now we're all in the same situation.
Okay, I will give it to you that it tastes like chocolate.
Nice.
I almost want to screenshot number 89 just so you can all see exactly what it is.
Go through it.
Do you know what? I might even do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna screenshot it all for you.
I need you.
Because there is a sickly yellow green. There's a squelch on the floor. Never split the party. Thank you so much for the raid. Also, Alex, thank you for your raid as well. I didn't thank you, probably because I also wasn't live. But hey, I'm here now. Hey everyone, welcome. There's a squelching sound as again Sophie with the rolls today. Sophie's foot lifts from the ground, and you can hear this, and you can see, since none of you can see living creatures, this like it almost looks like the world's tiniest gelatinous cube or slime. It's a sickly yellow green sort of color. Smells strongly of ethanol, perhaps like a bourbon. And suddenly one of you gets stabbed in the arm. Please take one 1d4 damage.
Woo!
Let's roll for it.
Because Bob's been like, okay, everyone, I need you to hold on to my tail, and we will try and find our way out of here.
It's Sophie. The dice likes you today, Sophie. Sophie, you get stabbed. Please take 1d4 damage.
Oh my god. Wait, you're so freeze? Oh no. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oops. That's not what I meant to put that 3. I do not have 123 HP. Holy shit. Ouch. Okay. So, just stabbed in the arm?
Yep.
Is there a blade? Is there something to look at that's stabbing me? Or
yeah, do you know what? There is a throwing knife sticking out of your arm. We'll say you can see yourself.
Bob's like,
just
Sophie, you have something in your arm.
just
You cannot see it though. As soon as the blade touches Sophie, it disappears from your vision.
So you just hear her just yell and what the fuck?
What is that?
Just okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3. She's gonna rip it out of her arm and just
Okay, right, everyone,
what the hell?
hold on to my tail.
I don't care. Where? What's happening? Guys, I'm really not feeling good. I just want you to know I don't really like this situation, and my vision's kind of like black on the edges. I'm really dizzy. I'm feeling kind of weak.
Okay,
yeah.
right.
How much HP do you all have? Let's go meta for a second.
I think I
9?
was full.
I have 18.
9.
9. Okay, so Sophie's doing pretty bad. Suri's got full HP. Okay, in that case, Suri, we will put it on to you. Suri, can you please roll me 1d10?
Thank you.
Fuck.
I'm sorry you can deal with this, but I'm also very happy.
It's okay.
Bob is reaching out and trying to find Sophie. Just like, and he's gonna grab whatever's he's like, is that you? Is that
Marco!
you?
Marco!
You feel someone, Bob, but Sophie Sophie, you don't feel anything. You don't feel anyone touch you.
Bob?
I think I've
Does-
got you. I've got you. Don't worry.
I don't feel you. I don't. Yeah,
Maybe that's how the part of the magic stuff. I may not see you, may not be able to feel, but I think I've got you.
but if you can feel something, wouldn't that mean that I'd be able to feel you? Because I don't feel you anywhere. Swish your tail.
Does the 0 mean...
I don't know. I was about to be like,
0 means 10, Suri. Did you roll a 10?
I think so.
No.
Yeah.
What is happening?
I don't know if this is a good or a bad thing.
You.
okay, like whoever I'm holding on to, can I just start like trying to feel them, like feel their face and like?
Well, as you put your hand where their face should be, thinking it's a halfling, you feel a chest. You feel a bandolier full of knives.
You know, Sophie, I don't think this is you. And I would like to rip this bandolier off the chest.
Please, everyone, roll initiative for me. I will roll the assassin's initiative. I will roll the assassin's initiative as one thing.
I got a 6.
Oh no.
Well, I wasn't expecting me to be the one who could say like, "Hey, that comes to a 20 total."
Oh my god.
This is beautiful, you guys. This is beautiful.
Oh my, I'm gonna get I'm rolling another character as we speak. Hold on.
Talia wakes up next week to her party dead around.
You know, 3 other new people, and they're like, "Sup?"
Did I hear you right? Was that a 20, Alex?
Yeah.
Alex, you get to go first.
To them.
Yep.
Okay, whatever you do, don't try to tell them not to stab us. Just stab them.
Make sure who it is before you stab.
Yes, we could.
Or if you're gonna try soccer kick them or whatever it is you're gonna try again. Talia, why would you leave us?
I like how, you know, my turn is met with a bunch of disclaimers of
I want to draw your character just a list, just like all the way down the side.
rules.
A flowchart. Are you being attacked? Yes, no. Like.
Are you being attacked? Yes, talk to them. Are you being attacked? No, still talk to them.
I'm so happy about this situation.
Who would have thought that combination of potions right at the beginning? Can't see living creatures, which you then fed to everyone, and then extra-dimensional assassins appear.
It's literally like you can rely on the fact that if there's something weird, we're all gonna lick it.
Solidarity. Solidarity.
Well, we can let Kelly know that you all learnt from the potion scenario last week.
These are the three people that, like, where it's like, if your friend jumped off a bridge, would you jump off too? We're like, yes.
Yes, of course. What other option is there? Loyalty. I'm a loyal friend. Okay, so I can't see any of them. Is that correct?
You can't see anyone. Sophie is exclaiming that they've been stabbed. Bob has just yelled that she's touched someone who is covered in knives.
I've got someone.
So, okay. Can't see anyone. Can I see? And I can't see them either, can I?
No. Which would mean you have disadvantage on attacks and technically disadvantage when they're attacking you as well, so they have advantage whilst attacking you. This is fine. This is fine.
It's fine. Okay. Okay. Well, I think what I will do then is I will attack into the blind. Oh, wait! No, wait! I have, the fairy fire as Arcane Trickster. I think I have fairy fire, so people will have a glowing light around them.
Yes, you may well have that cantrip. Did you learn that last week, or did you? Is it a spell?
I had it last week.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Fairy fire. Everybody's just gonna be glowing little balls of light. Just little auras. Just little auras everywhere.
Okay. So, fairy fire. Each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet light, your choice. Any creature in the area for the duration objects. Any attack roll against the creature has advantage, so it will cancel out the disadvantage, so they are back. You can attack them regularly. They'll still have advantage against attacking you, though.
This is the most genius move I have ever made in D&D. I've never been smart about my battles before, but today on this auspicious day of potion tasting. All right, yeah, I'll do that.
Is there anything else you would like to do?
Purple. Because Twitch. Love you, Twitch.
Of course, yeah, Twitch. My Twitch chair. Right, okay, is that an action or a bonus action?
It is an action.
It is an
One
action. Do you have any bonus actions that you would like to complete?
Flail. And hopefully I won't hurt myself in confusion like a Pokemon.
Just jinking off your way out.
Magic up splashes. Okay, so let's see. Bob, first throwing dagger. Oh, we're not going to work there. First throwing dagger. Does a 6 hit you?
No.
Oh, a 9, sorry, because they still have advantage against you.
No.
Second. Does an 18 hit you?
He says, ow! Yes, as it comes up.
Please take 7 piercing damage.
Oh no.
Let's just divide these as equally as we can. Third dagger. Does a 22 hit you?
Oh. Feck, yes.
4 piercing damage.
Okay.
Suri next. We'll leave the spicy Sophie turn till last. Suri, does a 22 hit you?
Yes.
Please take 5 piercing. 19?
Yes.
Another 5. And a 14.
14 misses.
A 14 misses, so 2 hit you and then you're like...
You finally get the gist of where they're coming from.
Sophie.
Just ow, ow, ha.
I would like to humbly request you reconsider.
Okay.
Can I roll persuasion on the DM?
This campaign, like the entire way through.
Why is I'm expecting like the bam 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 like Seinfeld.
Dun 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 dun.
I just want like a freeze frame of Sophie like screaming like, "Yep, that's me." You're probably wondering
You're
how
wondering how this.
Just like bloody, just weird stuff on her forehead, like half dead, like.
Bet you're wondering how I got in this position.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Just hit me. Just hit me. Come on.
Does a 9 hit you?
No!
Does a 13 hit you?
No!
A 14.
No!
You dodge all 3 blades! It wasn't that bad!
Yeah!
I feel like it's not on purpose though, like she's bending down to pick things up and trying.
There is one more assassin left, though. There's 3 of you, and you've had 3 each, and Alex rolled 10. And since Sophie triggered everything, I think the last one's going to attack Sophie, especially as she hasn't been hit. 15.
Shit, yeah.
7 piercing damage.
What is everyone's armor class?
Do you have any reactions, Sophie?
Oh god, let me look at my but an attacker you can see, I mean, can I uncanny dodge them? Because I can't see them.
Oh, that's a very good point. No, you can't. Hey, you talked yourself out of it. I was trying to hand it to you, and you talked yourself out of it. Okay.
I'm just trying to be a fair player, okay? You should say thank you.
Avery comes crashing into the stream with a donation to gift Sophie 15 HP.
Bless you. So do I heal 15?
You heal 15.
She's gonna look up to the sky and be like, thank you! And then she's gonna like flip off just the invisible people around her.
It's only temporary though. So if you drop below 15 HP when you next take a rest, you may have to make death saving throws.
Why
Okay.
does this feel like a God bless us, everyone kind of?
All I'm saying is make sure you're above 15 HP before you rest next.
Okay.
And with that, Sophie, it's your turn.
So they're glowing now, right?
They're glowing.
Alright. She would is there any of them she will go for the one that is closest to she'll go for the one that Bob touched. Because it's right next to Bob.
Bob is still holding
It's
onto
got-
it. Wait.
Like a purple silhouette sitting there, you know, glowing away.
So just says, okay, yeah. So she will take out her short. She's a short sword. She does have a short sword. Cool. So she'll pull that out and swing wildly at the one right next to Bob for a 19.
Ooh,
Plus
a 9
for the short sword.
Oof, that will hit.
That's 1d6 plus 4. And does she get the what's it called? Where is it?
Sneak attack?
If you does she get the damage for that since Bob's within 5
Within
feet?
5 feet, yes.
Okay. Checking. Alright, so the first d6 was a 5. Where's my calculator? 5 plus 4. It's another 5. Ooh, fancy. And a 1. Alright, I shouldn't have said anything because it got angry at me. And a 2. Okay, it got mad. 17 total damage. With a slash on this figure next to Bob.
The purple haze floats away. Whew. You can no longer feel a person there. In fact, as you go for the second stab in your sneak attack, it goes straight through the air. Thank you so much, the great Haley, for the host. Welcome, Raiders. Our characters have each decided to sample a fluid which made them unable to see living creatures, and then immediately got attacked by assassins, all thanks to some dice rolls. Is there anything else you would like to do on your turn, Sophie?
She's gonna call the disappearing purple haze a chicken shit and give Bob a thumbs up.
Which I can't see.
Yeah, because there's she's outlined, so you see a
You can see a short one extend an appendage with something raised. Who knows?
And I'm like, oh,
She's gonna be holding a
I hope
carrot
this
for
is- I'm like, you're not Sophie.
Next, Bob.
Bob, if he can still hold on to that other one, which he was holding when he fell, just he literally wants to grab.
No, Sophie just came across and stabbed it. It
Just-
poofed.
It poofed.
It
I
poofed.
literally wanted to just stab it. Okay. Is there one close to me at all that doesn't look halfling shaped?
Well, I admit most of the assassins are tall, but you can see 4 short people around you, one of which extending an appendage.
I don't go near that one. I would like to find the tallest one and grab it and run it through with my rapier, please.
If you'd like to grapple it, that is an action in itself.
Oh no, I'm just going to swipe at it then.
Just swipe at it, okay.
20.
That hits.
Does
And
it count as sneak attack? Because my friends are nearby.
yeah, we'll say it does. Why not? Let's say Sophie's still within 5 feet. It's only a 20-foot cube, so this is quite a tight space. As you plunge your rapier through, you sort of feel the resistance go as you plunge in further than a foot, and soon you are staggering as this one also seems to have poofed.
I think I got one. Okay, everybody check in. And I hold up a thumb.
good.
Okay, we're good. Okay.
The other 2 short ones raise appendages.
Oh,
And then so do the tall, and then
right?
so do the tall ones as well.
I immediately. Can I just go try and punch a tall one?
You cannot.
Oh.
Shuri, it's your turn. Everyone is raising their thumb.
I am so confused now.
And I'm like, look for the tall one. No, actually, hang on. I start to swish my tail so that they can see my tail. Okay, aim for the ones without the tail that are tall.
They can hear you. As soon as you say that, one of them takes a length of rope and starts swishing it.
You can tell the difference.
Can I actually roll to see if I can tell the difference?
Certainly.
Perception.
Certainly. It'll be perception versus the assassin's deception.
Can I take out my bats?
Would a 12 help me there?
Unfortunately not.
I take my bats out.
Ah, the bats!
I'm afraid
Shield,
even
shield.
with the bats, you see a couple of the assassins turn around and
They
tie
do not
some
all have bats.
tie some speedy knots, and suddenly they too have similarly shaped ropes.
No, they don't. Mine squeak. Mine squeak.
Suri's gonna get on the ground and just start rocking. Oh gosh. Okay. Can I maybe use the power of siblinghood? Because I'm sure by this point, you know how like some people use like Pig Latin to speak to their like siblings and things like that. I don't know how on earth you speak Pig Latin, but Suri's gonna like try and say something that only Sophie would know and understand.
Perhaps halfling thieves' cant?
Like halflings?
I was gonna say they're assassins.
They're assassins, yeah, but would they know the halfling thieves' cant? Who knows? It's like butcher's back slang. Every district has a different
Well,
thing.
they're
You know,
apparently very
You'll
well
just
prepared.
She'll just go, you could drink your fancy ales, you could drink 'em by the flagon, but the only brew for the brave and true comes from the green dragon. Okay, not you.
Roll me an attack roll!
Best thing ever.
Oh, I got a 17.
A 17 is a hit!
Cool. I will fling it at the one that I think is not Bob, and at the one I know is not Sophie.
So one of the short ones then.
One of the short ones, yeah. I'll aim at one of the short ones.
You can't help that when you see a figure's like Bob. It's like,
Bob's bobbing.
Bob is bobbing.
And what's the damage?
Of course, sorry. I'm not close to anyone, am I?
No.
Alright, so that's 1d4, yes? Yes.
1d4.
Okay. And then, wait, and how many d6? Is it d4s plus d6s? I'm getting confused, I think.
Dagger, usually a d4 plus your dex, and level 5, I think it's 3d6. You're level 6, aren't you? 3d6 sneak attack?
Okay. Okay, that'll come to 12 total.
As you fling the dagger? Did you say?
Yes.
As you fling the dagger, you see it go through the air. It disappears as it makes a funk sound. And then after a moment later, you hear the faint rustling of a breeze and then the clatter of the dagger hitting the ground. We are down to 7, which still doesn't divide nicely.
This is supposed to be a Curse of Strahd campaign.
Yes.
Just
The music's spooky. The music's spooky at least. Bob,
yeah.
does a 16 hit you?
16. Yes, it does.
Please take 6 piercing.
Woo!
Another 16.
Yeah, that hits.
Be another 5 piercing.
You see the figure that was bobbing here and there collapse down onto the floor. I'm down.
Suri. Not 20.
Actually, misses. It's fine. It's...
Only 5 piercing though for a nat 20.
Okay, we're just about okay.
How
We got
about
like 1, 2.
how about a 13?
No, that misses.
Sophie. 21.
No.
Please take 7 piercing.
Okay.
And a 12.
No. No.
There's one left. Sees Bob hit the ground, and it... Who's looking worse out of the two of you at the moment?
How much HP do you have? How do they know if we look worse? They can't see us.
I know. This is just for me, the meta, because the assassin can see you.
Well, I don't want to tell you. We both look like halfling girls.
Well, I'm gonna flip a coin either way. I'm gonna put Shuri on a 1 and Sophie on a 2.
Flip your coin. Shit!
Does a 14 hit you?
No!
No! So the dagger misses anyway. You're, oh, is it your turn? Is there anything else I want to do?
This is the one time that I've talked shit to a DM and not gotten hit. It's amazing. Oh, this is gonna come around so hard and bite me in the ass. God, I'm so scared.
Sophie, you hear a gentle whisper in your ear. Can you please make me a wisdom saving throw?
Come on. I'm not wise.
I am not wisdomous.
I can't lie. I can't. Wait.
In your ear, you hear,
Wait, nothing.
Sophie, you know that I can aid you in this. I can help you. But you also know that someone is trying to charm you. And thank you very much for Avery coming in with a 5 HP donation to Bob so Bob can live.
And I'm like Mushu. I'm like, I live. Is this? Tell me what's going.
And Michael Wayne uses their scrap currency to give 1 HP to Sophie.
Hey-oh. Thank you.
Every little helps at the minute. That 1 HP could keep you up. Sophie, it's your turn.
Okay. So, she's going to use one of her daggers and throw it at one of the forms nearest her sister.
Uh-huh.
Whichever one that may be. That's 11 to hit.
An 11 won't hit. You see the dagger get knocked away and it sinks into the stonework.
Can she offhand attack?
I think you can only offhand... Can you only offhand melee? I'm not sure. We can find out. I wouldn't want to rob you in this moment, you know?
Because you said it's a small room, so could she...
I mean, it's supposed to... You've only attacked with a light weapon. It's a thrown attack. I don't see why you couldn't throw with your second blade, but you wouldn't be able to add your dex.
The bonus.
You wouldn't add you wouldn't add the dexterity bonus to your damage, but the attack roll is the same.
Just the 1d4. Okay, she'll do that then. Why not?
Sure.
Sure. So she'll just.
Avery is screaming in chat. I don't have any more donations in me. Godspeed, y'all.
My offhand.
So am I up? I have 5 HP.
You are up with 5 HP.
Yes.
However, since you died, you no longer glow.
Oh shit. I am officially a ninja. Oh, hang on. Can they see us?
Yeah, they can see you.
Damn it. I'm a ninja to the wrong people.
Mm-hmm.
But that does mean that Sophie and Siri won't know that you're up unless you literally sit up going, I live!
I would like to.
What was your attack? What was your attack roll with the offhand?
18.
18. Yes, that hits. With the 4 damage, it's very similar. You hear this funk, then you hear like a knee hit the floor before you hear your dagger hit the floor as well with another poof.
All right, so with that, she's gonna be like, "You just gotta pinch them and they go away. They're a bunch of wimps." And yeah, that's it. She's not there. She
So
is dagger.
next we go to Zombob.
Zombob. I'm not dead. Okay. Can I see the...
As you come round, you can see 6 men and women, or other, shrouded in black cloth, throwing knives at you and your friends. Some of them flipping knives quite cockily. One of them has got a rope that they've tied to look like your bats that they're waving around. They're having a whale of a time.
So I can see them now.
You can see them now. You can also see Sophie and Suri, and Sophie and Suri look bad.
What is around me? Because we came through a door, right?
You did come through a door. So, we've got Michael Wayne and Britt coming in to give 1 HP each to Suri, so that's 2 HP for Suri, and Tater has come in to give 1 HP to Bob.
Hey!
I
Please
think
make
you
sure
might have
you-
saved Siri a little bit there.
Track these in your temporary HP, please.
Well, it's all the HP I have, so you know. I would like to take a door or a table or something that I can find. If there's something nearby, and I'm going to grab it, and I'm just going to use it like a battering ram and try to
So,
take them all out in one fell swoop.
If you remember, you'd just come up the stairs into this bronze place. The only thing around really is these statues made of amber.
Can I pick one up?
They're quite small. They're like lifelike statues of eagles, a lynx. There's a peacock one.
Oh, I'm going for the peacock one. Can I take the peacock statue and like turn it so that the tail is round like the feathers out, and just charge and try plow through this line of people just like screaming the entire time?
You sure can.
Yeah.
Do you have proficiency with improvised weapons?
I would like to think so. Bob is very resourceful. I haven't put my proficiencies in.
Does anyone know
This is
rogue
my
proficiency off the top of their head? Is it just simple weapons, martial weapons, all weapons essentially?
Proficiency for weapons, simple weapons, hand
Simple.
crossbows, long swords, rapiers, and short swords.
Well, I like to think this is a simple weapon. It's pretty.
It's a rock.
It's like
It's a rock. Yeah, we'll
It's
call
literally a rock.
we'll call improvised weapons a simple weapon. Whether that's official or not, who knows? Don't at me. But yes, you can have proficiency. You may attack with your strength and your proficiency.
Strength straight up roll, or like
Strength
athletics?
plus your proficiency, which should, straight up roll. Unless if you're proficient in athletics, that would be easier to roll.
Yeah, I'll roll that then. Can I re-roll that, please?
You do have 2 rerolls. You may reroll.
Okay. 18. I would
An
like to
18
plow
hits.
through these people with an amber peacock, please.
Please roll me some damage, which would be 1d4 plus your strength.
Okay. I think just 2. I got it. A 6.
As you plow into this person, you feel slight resistance as you pick them up, and then you feel the resistance leave as you carry on
I'm
going.
planning to take them out, like just knock them all over.
Thank you, Mickey Maven, who has made what looks like a US dollar donation, which works out at just over £3. So you each get 1 HP.
Yay!
We'll get there.
Chat keeping you all alive this week.
Thank you, chat.
Yeah, like just like Bob is screaming and just running and charging through all of these people. with
Okay.
this amber peacock.
You do that. Okay, so let's see. Suri took down 1. Sophie took down 1. That leaves 4.
I've taken down 2.
Yeah, I meant last round. I had 7 in my head. You've just taken down 3, 1 each. That leaves 4. Shuri. 'Tis your turn.
Tis it?
'Tis.
Tis it?
'Tis indeed.
Oh, God. Okay. I'm guessing that I have a pretty good idea of who and who isn't, like, friend or foe, right?
Well, you can't see Bob anymore at all. They're not glowing.
Oh, no. Then I will cast Fairy.
Hang on, does that mean they've literally just seen a giant amber peacock take out?
They saw, if any of them noticed, they would have seen a giant amber peacock disappear as weapons also disappear.
Oh, okay, I was going to say, here's a screaming amber peacock just flout.
But you do see one of the fairy fires disappear. At the moment, it's kind of an advantage that you can't see Bob, because that means that only Assassins and Sophie are highlighted.
Okay, and I know which one Sophie is. So I guess I will run up and stab one that is close to Sophie.
Okay. Let's have a roll.
Alright, let's do this. Okay. 14.
A 14 is not a hit.
Then you just see a manic purple outline go running up towards Sophie.
Whoa. It's me.
Why are you flailing like that? Aim the sharp part. Aim it.
Shuri. 14.
That, I mean, 14's my AC.
I believe I've kept it constant as if you match, you hit, right? That's what I've always said, right?
I think so, yeah.
6 piercing.
Oh god.
How much temp HP do you have?
I'm down. I'm down, for sure.
So, Sophie, you literally hear, it's me!
Snake?
The next one will throw a dagger at Sophie.
No.
13. And Bob, since you are now visible, they will be attacking you, but you can see their attacks coming, so they no longer have advantage. So the last 2 attack you. 12?
No.
5.
No, I'm fine.
Sophie, it's your turn.
Awesome. All right, so she's gonna pull her short sword back out. Actually, no. She's gonna cast Magic Missile and try to hit 3 of them.
Hey!
Which, Alright, if I could spell that correctly, and that'd be great. Okay, so that's just, do I have to roll for that? Or is it just, how does that, do you have to?
Magic Missile will
Yeah.
automatically hit any creature that you can see. Since you
Fuck.
can't see them, but they're outlined,
How do you want me to do this?
Avery comes in with a donation. Shuri now owes me her life, along with everyone else, as you get 5 temporary HP.
Yes!
We are all grateful for your Red Bull payment, but I feel a bit like a daylight robber. Well, Sophie, I think we'll do it with a perception check.
I like
How
that.
well can you see them?
Ooh, my perception is 0. Come on. Ooh.
1 per person. Before you don't tell me what you rolled, I'm going to say the DC is 14.
Alright, so that one misses. That one also misses. So does that one.
Oh, what? What's your perception? You don't have any bonuses in perception?
Sophie is not wise.
But you're a Thank you so much for the raid, Laugh Love Lindy. Welcome in, raiders.
Everything in deception, sleight of hand, stealth, and persuasion.
We're the worst rogues.
So, how does this look as you do cast Magic Missile, but you just can't see them?
It just goes off.
She's like getting ready to shoot these 3 missiles out, and then she sneezes, and they just fly up and like go in different directions.
I'm gonna be the most generous DM right now. I'm gonna make
You
2 of
have
them.
to, otherwise Talia comes back to no teammates.
The first assassin dives out of the way of an errant magic missile, which happens to cross its path. The second does not. The second gets hit by the magic missile and poofs. Bob, you see him poof. Disappears into smoke that swirls in the air for a second. Bob, it's your turn.
Bob is gonna take that peacock again and just start trying to like wail on these guys that are there.
Yeah, they're all starting to pick up now that you know where they are.
Yeah.
So they're sort of turning to face you. So you may make an attack again with your athletics.
Yep. Okay. Can I roll again?
You have a reroll.
17.
A 17 will hit.
Okay.
Come to think of it, Sophie and Suri, you both have rerolls as well.
I did it again!
Oh yeah, the halfling.
You smash another one!
I'm just taking them out with this giant amber peacock.
That leaves 2 left, I think. Yeah, 2 left. Suri! We're back round to you as you get this same weird, almost ethereal essence enter your body and you sit upright.
She comes back to life. And oh gosh, wait, do I have any? I should have checked this beforehand. I'm so sorry.
Avery in chat. Sophie, if I could gift you wisdom, I would.
Oh,
Okay. Nope. I have nothing of the sorts to kind of help me out in this moment of pain and anguish. So, I guess I will just toss another dagger.
How many daggers do you have on you?
Well,
you're
I
like
did one, and then I ran up. Fine, I'll run up and step. I'll run and step.
You're like the Reaper of assassins over here. Just.
I just think of, you know, on the Muppets on Muppet Treasure Island, that I can't remember.
Oh, beautiful.
So what are we doing? Running up and stabbing? Or...
Yep. We're gonna do a nice, good old traditional run and stab. Except it'll probably be more of a like a limp and stab.
More of a limp and stab. Okay. What's your attack roll?
Oh, that's probably part of.
We're just still limping at this point.
No!
What did you roll?
I got a 9. That's not gonna hit anyone.
You do have a reroll.
I will use a reroll. That didn't help. That was a 2.
It's just the worst roads ever.
I'm really hoping that at the end of this, Scrat will pull a terrible storytelling thing and be like, and then you all wake up. Oh, bugger me.
Bob.
Yeah, Bob is gonna turn.
Hang on, it's not your turn.
Oh.
The last two assassins have turned on you. Seeing that you can see them, they have drawn blades.
Oh dear. As I stand there holding this statue.
One runs up and tries to duck under the peacock and stab at you. Sophie and Suri, watching this creature, it stopped the mist around it. The silhouette has stopped looking like a statue, occasionally throwing knives, and almost turns into like a snake as it dashes around the room, like snapping at Bob, who you can't see yet currently. Does a 16 hit you?
Oh bugger, yeah it does. Oh no, I think we might kill me again.
I believe that's Constitution save, please.
I'm not good at that.
That is a success. You take 5 piercing damage and only 15 poison.
Oh, only. I'm down.
Bob goes down.
You hear a crash as the peacock hits the floor.
The last assassin turns, seeing the peacock hit the ground, flicks the dagger over into his hand and throws it at Sophie.
Oh shit! All right, come on.
Does a 17 hit you?
Yes.
As the dagger flies through the air, you can see the forms of the two assassins beginning to return to you. You can see them. 7 piercing.
I only have 70. I'm down.
So our hope is on Suri.
Does a black comes in with a cheer? 1 HP to Suri. Suri have another HP. And Sophie, without any saves coming from anywhere, I would not like you to make any death saving throws. You can hear a prayer.
Talia.
Oh my god, I forgot Talia's still attached to me.
You can hear a prayer as, except it's not Talia's voice, as you might expect hearing a prayer. It's a much older male's voice, who almost has a Barovian accent. Bob!
Strahd.
You can also hear this older accent. Not just a prayer, you can hear even more. Between the two of you, you can start to hear more of what they are saying. As they say, never to lie or cheat, let your words be your promise. Never fear to act, though caution is wise. As they start to prattle off what sounds like a mantra, a chant that they know well. Suri, we come around to your turn. Looks like we've got another donated point here. Dreaming of me gifts a temp HP. I can't see who. It's a Suri. Suri, you get another temp HP.
Thank you. I think at this point, how many are left standing?
2. And they're just starting to reappear in your vision. They're hazy, but they're appearing.
Okay. I think Suri is going to, Alright, you know what? Suri's gonna get this angered look in her eyes. And she is going to aim with all of her might. I'm talking to you, Dice. To actually hit someone, like slice and dice. I'm thinking, let's take out those back of the knee tendons so they all end up on their knees.
They are
Or at
still
least
fairy fired, so you would have advantage on this roll.
Okay. go with that first roll because that's a 19.
That hits.
Ah! Okay. Woo! Okay, that's a good D4.
I'm afraid you don't have sneak attack anymore. There are no allies standing nearby.
Oh, well then just add my 4.
On a 4, they do indeed poof into that black swirl and disappear in front of you. Do you have any other actions as the last person cleaning his blade notices that you too can see them?
I mean, is just lunging an action.
If you have an offhand weapon, you could attack with your second hand.
Could I just strangle them with my second?
You could make an unarmed attack.
Can I
You
also make
could
a point?
punch them, I guess.
How far can her little hand reach around a full-grown person?
I'd also like to say this is the first time Shuri's attacked and downed someone, and no one is conscious to see it.
Didn't happen. There's no.
Someone's conscious.
Fine, you know what? I'll poke him in the eye. That's the goal.
The unarmed attack is a poke in the eye. Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, I guess I still should roll for that.
You
For
still
my
roll, and you still get advantage using your strength instead of dexterity.
All right. Ooh, well, that's an 18. Is the best one there. Thank you. I warned you.
That hits, and Captain Insano knows no mercy. Waterboy reference. If you guys know it, you know it. If you don't, you don't. An armed attack. An unarmed attack has no dice. It is 1 damage as you gouge this person's eye. They slash with the blade, heading for your torso. But as the blade gets close, they disappear into smoke. As the blade almost passes through you like a wispy shadow, and you remain unharmed.
Did it! I did it! I did it! Ah!
And she'll turn around to see if she can get praise for everyone, but they're all on the ground.
As Sophie and Bobs and Talia return to your vision, you can see them all on the floor. Bob sort of gurgling a green liquid.
With a peacock on top
But
of
they
it.
look strangely peaceful.
God damn it. At least they look strangely peaceful.
God damn it.
And she'll immediately rush to her sister first and use what little she knows of medicine.
Wait, you know medicine?
No, like I think I have like a
thought you were just...
Now, I'll warn you, whenever I ask for medicine checks, especially those who haven't taken the healer's trait, if you roll 10, it's +1 to their death saves, successes. If you roll 15, it's +2. If you roll a nat 20, they stand. If you roll less than a 10, it's 1 on their death track. Less than 5, it's 2 on their death track. And a nat 1 kills them.
You know what? I'll just tuck them in for a nice rest.
However,
Because they get HP back on a rest, right?
how does this look like as you rush over to Sophie?
No, we're not resting.
Shuri's like, there.
Oh, just sleep off that internal bleeding. It's fine.
Walk it up. Walk it up.
All right. Well, I guess I better do this. Then.
Well, if you are looking at Sophie, I mean, how is the decision going before you roll? Like, what role play this? What do you? Sophie's on the ground.
First thing she would do is probably like shake Sophie a little bit, like,
Wake up! Wake up! Come on! You know that you shouldn't be resting on the job.
Sophie seems to start not glowing, but it seems like there's a light being shone on her from above.
Get my good side.
Ah, well, at least I know what I'll say at your eulogy.
but then she'll try and actually heal her.
A moment later, it's as if a ghostly presence has cast Revivify on Sophie. And Sophie stands at half HP. And Siri, you may take the credit. What was your medicine roll?
I mean, I got a 15.
With a 15, you can totally take credit for this.
Wait, did you say half my HP?
I believe so, for Revivify.
That's perfect. So when my temp HP goes away, I will barely be alive.
Oh no, it's 1 hit point.
Shit! I'm not out of the woods.
Wait, I think we're gonna need to take a rest after this.
But just a little nap.
Suri's gonna have this moment of like, oh, okay, you're alive, and then just rush over to Bob and like let her like just flop back onto the ground.
I'm still in a lot of pain.
Bob, don't you give up on me, Bob.
You're gonna crack their ribs.
She's like, that's the peacock, not me.
Oh, sorry.
But yeah, was Bob also on like Heaven's Door? Or, like,
Yeah, knock, knocking.
Knock, knocking on it.
all right.
What have you done?
19.
Thank God. I thought I was gonna be like a nat one. I was like, Bob's dead.
Well,
Oh my shit! Like, tastes like cheese and bread as you've been trying to revive him. Yeah. Is everyone okay?
Yeah.
I did it. I finished them off.
And you see nothing. There's just nothing around.
Bob, you're back up with 1 HP. And as you hear, this time Talia's voice say, aid others, protect the weak, and punish those who threatened them. Show mercy to your foes, but temper it with wisdom. Each of you takes 15 HP.
Oh, yeah.
So now, I'm still slightly. Oh wait, no, my temp HP. What about that? Is that gone? 'Cause I went down. Right?
Your temp HP will reduce your temp HP by however much you received when you rest.
Okay, so I will be alive. I will die in my sleep.
That was so thrilling. I need to go pee out of the excitement.
I kind of do too.
We can take a quick break if you guys want. That was pretty intense. Do we want to take a quick break? Rachel, do you want to take a quick break?
Yeah, I'll go pee.
Go for it.
Okay.
We'll be back after a short break. See you in a second, chat. Take this opportunity to go and pee out of excitement, all y'all. We are back, everyone. Oh, hi, and welcome back as the drama is high here in the Curse of Strahd. The drama and the humour both equally high today. Strange for a Curse of Strahd game, but there we go. This is where we are now. We're only one follower away from our next gifted, I think we'll go back to trinkets. The potions kill you. And who knows, you might actually get to discover something about the statue today before we carry on. Everyone feeling good? Let's go. Well, that was quite eventful, Modern Kanan says, stepping out of the wall.
Bob stands, still holding the peacock.
Oh, that's where that thing went. Clever.
Thank you.
Not really. The cleverest thing was using a magic missile. That was a stroke of genius. It's a shame you couldn't hit anything with it. Well, you hit one of them, I suppose.
Well, you know, I couldn't exactly see them, so it would have helped.
Yes, you still have to learn from the don't lick everything you see lesson.
Where's the fun in that?
I hate to break it to
I
you.
licked all kinds of things when I wasn't in Barovia.
True.
I
Serial liquor.
definitely don't want to know, and please, especially you, don't go licking anything in Strahd's castle.
Why not?
Gross.
Because you'll nearly die. These were flimsy
Done
assassins.
that like a million times, so.
These were flimsy assassins. I'm fairly sure Strahd would have killed you without all that messing about.
Well, we're alive, aren't we?
Just about.
But alive.
That's good enough for me.
I suggest before we take on any more of the dungeon, we go back outside. You can regenerate your spell slots and whatever, and regenerate some much-needed hit points. Do you concur?
I would like a rest. I mean, if that's okay with everyone else.
Unless you want to try and secure one of the rooms in this corridor.
Might be easier than going through everything again.
It's really up to you.
I mean, or you could just secure it for us.
Can
I
you
could.
do that?
Or I mean, yeah, or not. I don't know. Just take
I
that
mean, I
silence
thought you could do
now.
first aid, but, you know, I just thought I'd check.
Indeed.
Is that a yes or no?
I'm searching the rooms now as we speak. I'm an illusion.
A what now?
You can pass your hand through me, I'm not really here. Strahd does this trick often. In fact, I think I might have learnt it from him.
So, Suri, remember how we were talking about kicking him in the dick? This is not the opportune time.
Ah.
I can still hear you and speak to you just as though I was in the room.
Looks like we got a new friend!
We weren't really trying to hide it that hard.
I know. Yes.
Totally gonna report his school, because that's messed up.
Do you have any food?
Okay. Yes, we can go. There is no... there aren't any physical challenges in this room. So I think that would probably be preferable, yes?
One without spooky things in it, yes, please.
Well, there's some spooky things in it.
Oh. But can they kill us?
To be seen, this is an ancient place with ancient magic. Best not to dig too deep, I suppose. Is this one down here? And he walks further into the corridor and down, back towards the stairs to the door that is closed at the end.
Do we follow?
Guess so.
Which of you is the strongest?
Do you mean
Bob.
what? I am?
Do you see these spaghetti arms?
You carry us all the time.
And he puts
Come
the
on.
peacock down. And Remus is still carrying Talia. Okay, I can do something.
Bob's out here just strong man and everything. Like, I'm strong. What?
He's a gentle fellow.
Okay. It would seem the door is sealed with an arcane lock, though. So we'll need your strength.
I can try.
You've got this.
However, I suggest we try to push the door open without destroying it. Destroying the door, it's full of some sort of arcane energy. Could explode, is what I'm telling you. Thank you very much, Kentucky Hawkeye, who gives a reroll for Siri.
So, you want me to run at it, push it? What do you want me to do?
Well, you can do one of those, or you can try and figure out the password.
What if all three of us pushed it?
What password?
I don't know.
How do we tell? Like, is there anything on the door?
He's gonna yell chicken at the door. Hopefully that's the password.
Yeah, the door does nothing.
The door open.
Oh, I'm out of ideas.
Yeah, no, it's just an amber door. Almost looks like part of the wall. If it wasn't door shaped, you wouldn't be able to you wouldn't even be able to identify it, to be honest. Well, I suggest you put your back into it then. It's going to be quite difficult.
Bob's like, okay.
Right.
And he takes Talia off. Like, could you hold Talia for me, please?
Bob, do you want us to help? I mean, we
Well,
could.
tell you what. Let's see if I can do it. If not, we'll all run at it. No point us all getting bruised. Right. And he sort of starts, like, working himself up. And does a run up. Am I rolling like an athletics?
Yeah! Bob! You can do it!
Athletics, indeed.
Nat 20.
On a nat 20, that is only just enough to open the door as you thud into it and like dust falls from the ceiling and the door opens just a ½ inch.
I quickly put my foot in the door.
It doesn't close. You've broken the seal. The door is no longer locked.
He sort of puts his hand and pushes open.
Oh, once the lock is broken, it opens easily.
Oh yeah, no, he's checking what's the other side.
And
like,
just so you're aware, the DC in the book was 25. If you got a nat 20 and still didn't hit 25, it wouldn't have opened. Just.
That's insane.
No, that's most impressive. Well done, Bob. You're quite strong.
And Bob can't help but be like,
Yeah!
Now, this room has amber glazed walls as you walk inside, a floor of greyish marble with black veins, and 3 amber sarcophagi standing in alcoves ahead of the door, to the left of the door, and to the right of the door. There you go. This seems, reasonable enough. These amber sarcophagi, they look like rough blocks of solid amber, 8 feet tall, 5 feet wide, and 5 feet thick. There seems to be an aura of darkness around them.
well, this doesn't look great. It's not exactly cozy.
Hey, old guy, you're sure it's safe in here?
Oh yes, just don't touch the sarcophagi and there's no problem.
You had to say don't touch it.
Well, we won't lick it, that's for sure.
Are you sure?
And I start dragging Talia in and propping her up.
Propping her up where?
Just against a wall, not near a sarcophagi.
So the room is very small. There is sections of wall in between each sarcophagi and between the door. But if she was to slump either way, she might touch a sarcophagi.
Okay, he straps her straight back to his shoulder.
You've only got about a 5 foot by 5 foot space in here.
It's not exactly a restful space.
We could all just dogpile.
I mean, I can lay on the bottom.
Sir, you can lay on me because we could go like from like tallest to shortest up to the top.
Sounds good to me.
Please.
Well, okay, and Bob is just gonna lay down, like, really cautiously in between these sarcophagi.
Sophie will awkwardly just like this is happening, and she'll like lay on Bob's chest with her back like on Bob's chest and then just be like, come here, sis. She'll cuddle the hell out of her sister. She just feels awkward laying on Bob.
And this is the thing, Bob doesn't get the awkwardness. He's never done anything like this before, but he also doesn't understand why it'd be awkward, so he just lays there.
Is this great? Okay.
I'm quite comfy, actually.
Yeah, you're really soft. This is weird.
That'll be the fur.
Well, good luck. I'll see you in about 8 hours. And he does the thing again.
Image. He lets them into a room with sarcophagi and they're all sort of sleeping one by one on top of each other. And Bob's like, okay, me snooze.
Just before he leaves, he says, do you want me to lock the door again?
No. Would the seal be resealed?
Probably, if you want me to reseal it.
Could you just pull the door to?
You can just pull the door to if you like.
I would like you to do that, and then if he goes, like, he'll take one of his daggers out and jam it under the door.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, I suggest we try and sleep. And Bob just closes his eyes.
Sophie will as well. Getting more and more comfortable by the second. And it's like, well, I'm always on Bob's back. Why not the front?
Why not? It's logical.
I mean, we could go for the whole, you know, Bob, you're starting to lose feeling in your arm thing, because we know it's got to happen one way or another. But we can skip over that if you want. I'm much more interested in, do all of you resist the temptation to touch the sarcophagi in the night?
Bob does. Bob is out, like he is asleep. He sort of made Talia into a cushion. He's just...
I almost feel like I have to roll for it. I almost feel like I have to roll for it. Genuinely.
Wisdom saving throw? I think that would be the roll if you wanted to do it.
I have a reroll, so you know what? Because in her mind, she was like, you know, when people refer to touching something, they usually mean with their fingers. But what about, does it count a touch if you use your tongue?
Which one do you touch? The one opposite the door? The one to the left of the door? Or the one to the right of the door?
Which one's closest enough for her to try to like lean without waking anyone up and go,
I mean, if you guys are sleeping with your feet facing the door,
your mic
because there'd be
totally...
slightly
Whoa, I
more
heard
room.
none of that.
If you're sleeping with your feet facing the door, I guess, because there might be a little more room. I guess the closest one would be either to the left or to the right.
I'm gonna have to get a squirt bottle for Sophie. No.
So I got a little pop-up on Zoom that said my internet connection was unstable, so I caught none of that.
Okay. Are we better now? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, cool. So you'd probably at least be sleeping, I reckon, with your feet towards the door, so there'd be a little bit more room.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got it.
So I guess for you it'd either be... I mean, are you sleeping perpendicular to Bob, or are you sleeping sort of parallel?
I think they're all parallel on.
Until we're all on top of each other. It's like the biggest
Yeah, you know.
So I think
Cuddle puddle.
left or right, it's your choice, would be easiest.
Left.
So as you're
Why
going
not?
down on the left, that is the west sarcophagus.
Not only that, you're between Suri and I doing.
I know, so she's trying very hard to not move her sister, but like crane her little neck so she can lick the sarcophagus.
Bob is like, oh. And at some point you do feel one of his legs like go.
Oh man.
Hello, mortal.
Wait, I didn't. Wait. Did I lick it?
I don't know.
For a moment,
Oh, I
for a
have to
moment
do
it sounded like you said, like, hello, mortal.
Hello, mortal.
Hello, Moto.
Are you doing... Yeah, we're going to do a wisdom saving throw for it, right?
I knew I rolled a net one.
Sophie, you're a halfling.
I am a halfling, thank God. I'm not. I can't lie. I can't lie about it. 2 in a row. 2 nat ones in a row. Oh no.
I mean, you have a reroll as well, but when the dice speak that strongly, do you want to use it?
No.
No. So then it does whisper to you in your mind as your tongue touches it. Hello, mortal.
Hello?
Do you seek the dark gifts of Norganas?
What?
Do you wish to possess the power of oblivion?
What does that entail?
You simply have to accept, and you get the finger of Norganas, the finger of oblivion.
I like my fingers the way they are, even though I'm missing one. So I think I'm gonna say no.
I cannot and will not force this upon you.
Okay. Thanks. Your sarcophagus tastes dirty. You should really get that cleaned.
You should have met me in life.
Were you also dirty in life?
It goes to silence.
They put her head back where it was, just like, what the hell?
It's like when you lick one of those poisonous frogs and you've just like gone on like a trip.
Yep.
Bob like snores briefly and sort of moves his head over to the side. If you're both laying on top of him, he is asleep, but he's just like, and he normally sleeps with his arms on his chest, so he's actually just put them both over you two as they're sleeping.
Sophie, do you tell anyone about your experience licking it? I think Suri's going to find it hard not to notice.
Did she notice me licking it?
Well, she was laying on top of you. I mean, I know her passive perception's only a 9. But when you're in contact with the person...
Well, we're all in contact.
It's up to Suri.
So I should roll for it?
It's up to you. You can decide that you wouldn't notice, or you can decide that you did notice, or you can decide to roll for it to see if you turn a blind eye or...
She probably just wouldn't have noticed. Probably been too focused on the fact that she is currently lying on top of 2 people.
Okay.
A happy little thing of oblivion.
Well, then you may each rest. You may take the benefits of a long rest if you wish to take one. You don't set anyone to watch.
No.
Why do you have to ruin it, Scratch? We're having a good time. Then you had to go and say the watch line. Oh no.
Fine. Everything's fine.
Fine, as the person who was the least likely to die because she actually kicked a bunch of ass and, like, killed a bunch of people. You know what? Suri will take first watch.
I mean, would you though? Would you actually take watch? Like, I thought you guys all went to sleep. It's up to you. If you decide that you would go for a watch, that's fine.
Bob is asleep. Like, Bob is out.
Okay.
I mean, the initial reaction would be to sleep.
You can just sleep without a watch if you want, you know.
Can I though? Can I really though, Scrat? Can I trust that if we just decide to have a sleep, that everything will be A-okay?
I don't know. Alex, it's not about how much you trust Scrap. It's about what Suri would do.
Alright,
That's true.
fine.
Rachel knew
Yeah.
not to leave the sarcophagus, but Sophie's a dumbass.
Yeah, she would probably just sleep.
Okay. So you may each take the
There.
benefits of an 8-hour rest. Your rest is undisturbed.
Oh my god.
However, when you wake, you don't wake to the sound of Mordenkainen. You wake to a different sound. I'm almost sure this one is already open, sisters.
Steve?
Let us just try and push open the door. It seems to be jammed rather than arcanely locked. Oh, yes! Now all that power should be ours!
Bob immediately wakes up, and even with the others, like, on his stomach, he just shifts around and shoves his legs up against the door.
Siri, what's this? Talk of power? Well, if the door's already open, why don't we just push it?
I think Sophie will wake up at Bob, be like, what's
like-
happening?
And he just puts, like, a hand over your mouth as he shoves, like, his feet against the door. And he's just shuffling, like, shimmying. It's like, and then points, tugs on his ear.
Did they say something about power?
Suri will try her best to like listen to what they just said.
Well, what do you think? Perhaps we could ray of frost it until the door steps back, or we can... I'm sure we don't need the password for this one, but I'm not the strongest, and neither are either of you. Oh, no, I'm really not very strong at all, but I'm sure the door will... I mean, if someone's already opened it, perhaps the power inside has already been taken. Maybe the sarcophagi have already been looted.
I think they're gonna come in here.
Again, Bob has his feet up against the door, like holding both of you where you are, just quietly listening.
Oh, well,
Even if someone has already come and taken the power, it's best if we check, don't you think? Those sarcophagus could be sitting there waiting for us with the dark energies of the past and completely unspoiled. Perhaps some adventurers just decided to take rest in there or something.
Sophie's gonna move Bob's hand and go, "The finger of oblivion has been taken!"
Bob looks at you like mortified.
Just in the booming voice, like the most booming voice she can muster.
He looks mortified. He's
Can you make me a deception roll, please?
Absolutely. I'm good at these. And I'm going to use my reroll. That's much better. 19 plus 6.
Oh. Oh, that's it's never gonna happen. In that, you just say, hello, is that Norganus? You speak of the finger of oblivion.
Begone, mortal! Do not wake me from my slumber again! Begone!
I rather would like to disturb you from your slumber, Norganus. I thought once you had given your gifts, you were to disappear from this plane. Tell me, is this some trick or riddle beyond the passworded door? Is this a replacement for the password?
I'm resisting for Bob to chime in because
if he wants to, because Sophie's going.
Yeah, Bob just goes, no. Like, voice through the door. He doesn't know what to do, but he thinks he's doing the right thing because that's what Sophie's doing. He's like, no.
Bob, can you roll me a deception, please?
Don't mess it up.
I'm 24.
No way. Oh my gosh.
Tell me, before we leave you, Norganus, are the other sarcophagi in the other rooms also looted? We came here seeking the power of the Amber Temple. That we would have to find the passwords and simply touch the sarcophagi to be offered powers beyond our wildest dreams.
Yep, all gone. All gone.
You better leave while you can.
2 more deception checks, one from each of
There
you.
is a rather fetching peacock in the hall if you would like to take that.
Would make a lovely mantelpiece.
19.
Oh, now that's worth rolling against.
17 plus my 6 deception.
That's not, but they don't catch the 19 either.
And then just go, woo, like just.
Well, you hear outside, well, sisters, it seems that the Vault of Fangob is also resolute and already been looted. I guess we may as well leave. We cannot find these powers here. I want to know what Suri's doing right now.
Suri's just kind of looking at them like...
Suri would also be able to hear the witches talking of power.
She's just trying to listen.
Yeah.
And she's already inching closer and closer to the door. Trying to, like, hush them at little points. Just to like,
We're talking about power.
You would hear the one say about, I thought all we had to do was break in and touch the sarcophagi and lay our hands on it to be offered all the powers we could dream of.
Suri's gonna start walking toward, or scuffling towards the sarcophagi to touch it.
Bob is going to try tackle
Grab her.
Like, keep his feet on the doors, but then, like, with his hands.
Wait, if we're all still laying on each other, Sophie's
I just
gonna
want to roll.
like, iron grip.
As you iron grip her, I'm just gonna roll.
No, I think she's just to like gross her out, like her outstretched hand. She goes, and she's just gonna like.
So
Bob
despite
is still trying to push his toes against the door as he rolls over.
despite childhood sisterly antics to increase the effectiveness of your grapple, it will still be an athletics check versus Suri's athletics or acrobatics.
15.
17 plus my 4 for acrobatics.
Yeah, I guess that works.
What did you roll?
I got like a 3.
Suri, could you re-roll, please, as I use my re-roll?
Oh no.
Oh, and that reminds me as well, thank you very much, Kent Weebs, who came into the stream earlier, gifting a re-roll for me to use this evening.
Kent, why would you give it? That became a 13 in total.
13 in total. Dice tell the story. Okay, you managed to restrain Suri.
No one move. You stop licking things. You don't touch anything. I don't know who that was outside, but this does not sound good. I'm going to do the Talia now. We don't do this.
I would like to message Suri and just tell her, I'm sorry for taking that opportunity from you, but I already licked it earlier. It's not worth it. It tastes like shit and the voice was really weird.
Do I hear this? We are like all on top of each other.
And then magically messaging.
Messaged it.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
Okay.
That's adorable.
Suri sneezes. Well, the controls for you guys. I mean, a grappled person cannot move. A person holding a grapple can move at half speed. You've had a full rest.
I lay there on top of both of them until I hear all the voices that are gone.
You know, you hear from outside.
No, he was very convincing.
Why are they all Terry Jones?
He's not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy.
Come on, we might as well go back to the windmill. Oh, yes, I guess we might as well.
I didn't vote for you.
Oh,
As
beautiful.
soon as they leave, Bob just rolls off both of them like, I'm sorry.
So there's more people in here than just us. Wonderful.
This job is turning out to be harder than I thought.
I don't know about you guys though. I feel a lot better.
I do feel better after having a snooze.
Okay, crap. Bob, I'm gonna tell you. I told Suri, but I kind of feel like I have to tell you now. I feel really bad, so I'm just gonna tell you. And you promise you can't be mad, okay? Because nothing happened.
Okay.
I knew about the power that they were talking about, the Finger of Oblivion, because I licked the sarcophagus last night.
He grabs your shoulder, he's like, are you okay?
Yes. you'd be proud of me. They were like, yo, do you want this crazy power? And they were saying something about some finger. I don't know. It made it sound like they were gonna mess up like another one of my fingers, and I'm already missing one, and that's really not cool. But I said no, and then they were like, okay. And I think they were dirty. Alive. When they were alive, I think they were a dirty person.
Wait.
He's like, well, thank you for telling me. Please don't do it again.
You mean to say that you licked the power? Did you feel the power?
Well, I mean, if I did lick the power, it tasted like old dust and kind of like a dead person.
Know what a dead person tastes like?
Hey, we lived on the streets for a long, long time.
And Bob's like,
sometimes what you think is chicken isn't chicken.
It ain't chicken. Sometimes it just isn't.
That's why I always taste test.
Don't tell Talia that when she wakes up.
I didn't actually eat it. You know, I figured out what it was real quick.
Bob just stares at you.
We've hit 8 followers, which means we'll get a trinket. One of you, Siri, will notice something lying on the floor. Please roll me 1d100.
Okay. Oh, that's a different kettle of fish. Somebody mind doing it for me?
Yeah, sure. Do you have a d10?
Oh yeah, I do.
Just roll a d10 twice. One for tens, one for units.
Ooh, that's a 10. Okay, I guess, wait, I got a 10 and a 7.
7 then. You can see a spinning top. Like a little, almost like a dreidel, but it has
This is
4
how
distinct faces.
This is how I'm able to tell that I'm in the real universe or not.
It's not spinning, it's sitting on its side.
Oh.
A happy face smiles upwards. From the face facing upwards. Sort of like one of the Shakespearean style masks, you know, but engraved into a piece of wood.
Oh. Wow.
She's gonna pick it up and try to, like, spin it.
Yeah, sure. As you spin it, you see the face change. Well, at first you can't really see it changing, it's just spinning. And then as it begins to slow down, you can start to see the face as it changes between happy, sad, wrathful, dead. Happy, sad, wrathful, dead. Happy, sad, wrathful, dead. Roll me a 1d4.
Oh gosh. I got a 1.
It lands on the happy face again.
Huh. It's gonna be a good day.
Can someone please link the art in chat? I need to see.
It's so good. It's so good drawings. Like, they're my favorite thing. Literally, if I could. If I could. Yeah, Avery.
Too on point. Genuinely, just too on point.
If I could afford to hire Avery, just I get her to draw every shenanigan.
So how do we proceed? It's too good.
Oh, I want to cry.
Good morning, are you all alright in there?
I think so.
I think so.
It's a very questionable time.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
We did it. We broke the streamers. Like, we've seen singular streamers broken before. Everyone's broken. You've broken everyone. GG chat. GG. Yeah, the top lands on the happy face. Mordenkainen's at the door asking if you're all okay. Dignity, composure.
Bob just sort of, uh-huh. How do we know you're not one of them?
Well, you don't.
Okay, Sophie, do your voice again.
Begone, chicken stealer!
Look, if you don't want me to turn you into a chicken again, I suggest you come out.
Can she hiss in a low voice?
I assume you're all decent, and Mordenkainen appears in the room.
They're all still like laying on top because there's nowhere for them to stand. So we're just like, what's up, dude?
What's up, dude?
He leans against one of the sarcophagi. When you're ready, you know, adventurers usually wake in the morning.
What time is it?
We can't see.
Well, you've had 8 hours, and that's enough. You all look better anyway, you look less likely to die. Did you discover any of the secrets of the sarcophagi?
Yes. Actually, Sophie licked it. Is she okay?
Immediately stands away from the sarcophagus, like, oh.
It was like the tip of my tongue. It's not like I was like up on it. Yeah, I just said, it's fine. Nothing happened. Don't be so weird about it.
He's a power stealer.
I didn't take the I didn't even take it. You can be mad at me. Fine. Touch it. I don't care. Do whatever.
Which one are you touching?
The one. Wait, it has. Okay, if there's multiple, then she's just gonna go around going.
The first one whispers in the same way, "Hello, mortal. Are you here for the power of whatever my name was?"
Oblivion.
Do you have power?
I do. I can gift you the power of oblivion.
Of Oblivion, that's a pretty big place.
Yes, I can gift you the finger of oblivion.
The finger of Oblivion, that just sounds dirty.
It is dirty.
Well, I'm gonna see what the other sarcophagi have to offer.
And then she'll
You can
touch the other one.
take more than one of our offerings, Yuri.
I can take all the offerings?
Yes.
You guys, I could have phenomenal cosmic power.
It may not be always what you think.
No, I think this is a valuable lesson for Suri. Go ahead, take all of it. See what happens.
Do you know what? Why not? Talia's not here, we wouldn't be allowed to do it if Talia was here.
I would like to touch the second one and see what its offer is.
Hello! I offer the dark gifts of Vaughn the Evasive.
Evasive.
Vaughn's gift is the power of evasion.
Oh. This person is evasion. The
Only
other
when
one is
looking at
oblivion.
somewhere. Well, I'll take one that you don't want.
We're really doing this?
There's a
And
third sarcophagus as well.
And she'll touch the third and be like,
I'll take one.
This one's a much deeper, Hello, mortal.
Hello, Moto.
Do you seek the dark gift of Seriach?
I'm sorry, you have some phlegm in your throat. What's that do?
Seriach is the Hellhound Whisperer.
Hellhound Whisperer. You talk to doggies.
Only one type.
So dark woofers, so you only deal with the dark woofers. Okay. So, the first one has a really dirty finger. The second one is very evasive. It gets all up in your personal spaces while I'm taking away from that. And the third one talks to dark doggos. Like evil doggos. Just bad doggos. Not the good doggos, but just bad doggos.
Who wants to talk to bad doggos?
Apparently this dude.
Oh.
So, there's 3 of us, there's 3 sarcophagi. Or I could just take all 3, you know. I could just take the power for everyone.
Sophie's gonna be really obnoxious and slam her hand down onto the Oblivion one and go, mine!
When you touch it, your finger
No, you know
begins...
what? Just kidding. She's gonna put her tongue back on it. Just kidding.
As you put your tongue back on it,
It's like a full, like, before it was like a and this time it's just a It's just the whole tongue.
this time as you lick the statue, it seems to giggle with pleasure. And your finger begins to reform on your hand. Dark and gnarled. Like the sort of thing you've seen on a corpse before.
Oh, bad idea.
Did it grow where the one she lost?
You may now... Yeah, it grew whether you lost one.
I have all my fingers again!
You may now cast Finger of Death at will.
she lost her finger and gained it with the power of death? Holy!
Touch the other ones! Sorry, touch the other one!
And Suri will like just dive onto the like evasive one.
When you accept the gifts, you gain 2 things. These are available in the in the manuals, which I'm sure you have. If you don't, we'll sort it out after stream. You gain the Amulet of Proof Against Detection and Location. And you also gain a Ring of Evasion. However, your gifts come with more pressing catches.
Oh, fuck. Oh,
As a person, you become more twitchy and nervous.
I'm twitchy and nervous and crave for power.
You also gain the following flaw.
Oh no.
I'll DM it to you.
Okay, like, I just out of interest, like, meta, I want to touch the other one. I think Bob would, seeing the rest of them do it, be like, what would Talia say? Would she let him do it? Should I not do it? Or can I... Oh, what do I do? Like, kind
This
of
is where I'm
something
gonna-
of their own, and he sort of just like shields his eyes and just like touches the sarcophagus.
I'm just realizing that, like, I basically have become Tweak from South Park.
I was about to say you were Tweak from
We're gonna go after them.
I was literally about to message that in Zoom.
Do you touch the last statue, Bob?
Oh yeah, yeah. But he does it with his eyes closed, but he reaches out and he touches it. It's almost like if he can't see, then Talia doesn't see.
I'm giving you and only you access to a new companion, I guess, in Roll20. You should see it appear now.
Oh my giddy up.
Right?
As an action, you may summon 2 of these companions and control them. You also gain the ability to speak and understand Infernal, if you don't already know the language.
Okay. The irony, the fact that I'm a tabaxi.
Oh my god, I can't wait for Bob to start like just spewing infernal just to freak people out.
I reckon he's not
Oh
even
my
gonna know
God.
he's doing it. Oh my gosh, hang on.
However, the spirit warns you, you may use this ability only once.
What, like never again?
No answer.
Well,
You mean I don't get to use my hellhounds regularly? Don't bite me.
You're talking about hellhounds, man.
Yeah, look who woke up.
You can keep the ability to speak and understand Infernal though. Well, are you all quite finished making deals with dark spirits?
I didn't deal with anyone, I just touched it.
Sophie's just gonna lift up her like one dead like finger like ha 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 ha. Just bony, gross, deformed finger that's grown back.
You know, this temple is full of these sarcophagi. It could be one way to power you up if we gain all of these dark abilities. I recommend you use them sparingly, though. There may be consequences which you have not been informed of, as is often the way when you make dark deals.
Bob, maybe we can find one that gets your leg back.
But will it be
Ah.
like your finger?
Look at how cool this is! She's unintentionally flipping everybody off.
It's like, but does that mean my leg will come back like that?
Who cares?
Okay.
Touch it, touch it, touch it.
So, I don't know if I want to touch it.
Touch it, touch it.
Like meta, is this gonna kill me if I touch it?
I'm not casting the spell. I have to cast it. I have to cast Finger of Death. She's not casting it. This is a finger of life right now, okay?
A finger
Touch
of
it.
friendship.
touch my finger, Bob!
And Bob's
Oh
like,
my.
okay, and just like,
whoa.
The finger is cold. Finger is cold to the touch. As you touch it, the cold spreads into your fingertips and all the way up your arms, traveling through your veins quicker than the rest of your arm. You feel cold to the core.
like, and he just sort of starts like shivering, and like he's got oversized ears that he has to shake and try and.
Oh no! Oh crap! Can she'll like notice and lift up her other hand and like put it on Bob's arm and cast prestidigitation and just like make him feel warm. Just a nice little warm touch.
Sorry.
That's gonna come in handy.
You need a glove.
One glove. What if we got a glove and it was just a single finger glove? That's still a glove.
It's a finger glove.
Finger glove. Yeah.
We could do that. Or I could get you a regular glove and cut the finger off of it.
But then what's the point? This is the cold one, so what's the point if I cut that?
No. Then you can have that finger.
Oh, we cut all the
And
other
then
ones
just
off and then just have that one.
Yeah.
Oh. No. I was gonna try to not say that. Said it for me. I literally, as soon as I said it, I was like, that's a finger condom, Rachel.
Well. What do you want to do? Do you want to go and look at the statue some more?
Well, we should probably
Go into some of these other rooms, find some more sarcophagi.
Can do. Oh, I don't
Yeah.
think it's gonna do much else.
I mean, I kind of feel like I can mess with anything now that I have this. So I'm down to do any kind of exploring possible. You know, we should just go see Strahd right now. So I can kick him in the throat.
I don't think that would go too well.
What, you don't think I could kill him with this?
I
I'm
thought
getting
curry
some
there
bad
last
vibe
time.
from this.
I
I
could
mean, you're the
probably
magic expert.
still turn that into a chicken.
Just my finger?
Well, no, you, but I guess you'd have a pecker of death.
Pecker of death.
Yeah, let's not do that. But, Bob, do you want to go touch some more dead people?
Well, I mean, I don't really want to touch dead people.
You want to touch dead people's resting places?
I don't know if Talia would like it. I'm a little worried that I've got to tell her I know. Actually, no, because Bob wouldn't understand that he knows Infernal, so I'm sort of ashamed I already have to tell her I touched one.
We don't have to tell her anything. Nothing happened.
She will ask. I mean,
Ooh,
you got a new finger. It's not like it grew back.
I'll get a glove, okay? Shit, it'll fill out the glove. It'll totally be there.
Yeah.
Oh, wait! I have an idea.
And Suri will pull out her disguise kit, and she'll paint like little screws like on the finger so that it looks like a fake finger, like a little prosthetic finger.
Oh, that's nice. Ooh, you did some good shading on that. That's great. That looks 3D. That's awesome.
Thank you. I've been watching this elven person called Kate Pike fashion, and
yeah.
she does a lot of body paint art, and I've been learning.
Well, you gotta keep it up. You know what we could do? You know, at the fairs, they do that face painting stuff. You could start doing body painting. We could get tons of money for that.
Could each of you please roll me a charisma saving throw?
I'm
And
great
tell
at
me,
these.
what are your alignments right now?
Oh, I
I don't
Nat
even
20.
know.
no, I don't know.
Nat 20.
19.
Ooh.
Easy. Easy.
I got 19 as well in total, yeah.
Then don't worry, you're all fine. The DC was 12.
Gift of the gab.
Oh, okay, I kind of want to go touch some more stuff.
Yes. That's what I like to hear.
But don't tell Talia.
Touching montage.
No, Talia doesn't need to know anything. It's fine. All right. What she won't know won't hurt her. Okay? It's just a white lie, Bob. You'll get used to it, and you'll completely
I don't
forget.
lie though. I'm not good at lying.
Just don't say
I only
the
did
truth.
it once, and I
She's gonna
can't
like
believe
link
it's
her
right.
arm with Suri, and then like put a hand on Bob's forearm because she can't reach his shoulder, and go, "We'll teach you."
Okay.
I've only ever lied once.
All right.
It's
Well,
okay. It'll be
tell
fine.
us a lie right now. Why are you twitching?
I don't even know.
Are you okay?
It's a nervous twitch. I get that sometimes.
But okay, just tell us a lie right now. Give us your best shot.
Like what? What do you want me to lie
I
about?
don't. It's a lie. You got. Just come up with something. Anything. Come on. Give us a lie.
And he really thinks like this is also
Okay.
Alice thinking because Alice is also bad at lying.
First rule of lying: the longer it takes for the lie to come out, the less they're gonna believe you.
I did not touch that sarcophagus.
That was horrible.
It was.
You gotta put some feeling into it. Your eyes right now when you're talking, super wide, and you keep kind of like looking away, and just it's all in the body language, you know. Just you get loose, relax, like shake it out. No, I didn't touch the sarcophagus. No.
You'll find as well. Eye contact. Eye contact is key.
Got him.
If you start looking around everywhere and like, I didn't touch the sarcophagus, it, means something different when you go, I didn't touch the sarcophagus.
And Bob is like, okay.
Come on.
I didn't touch the sarcophagus.
Oh, much better.
Why do you make us a deception roll, Bob? Why do you make us a deception roll?
– 12.
Do with that what you will, Siri and Sophie.
She's gonna
Better.
lean over to her sister.
There's definitely some weird facial feature things going on there. And the voice, it faltered. You hear that?
That might just be a Bob thing.
Okay, Bob, can you put a little bit more like emotion into it, maybe, or like not like a lack of emotion, because then it'll seem like you're trying too hard.
Oh, pretend like you're dead inside.
What?
Yeah, that's a good one.
So when you say it, instead of like, I did not touch the sarcophagus, just go, I did not touch the sarcophagus.
And he stands here and goes, I did not touch the sarcophagus.
Okay, no hand maneuvers. Hand down.
Yeah, sorry, that's me. I'm very
Is my face right?
gesticulating.
Does it look like I'm lying properly?
Mm,
Hang on, let me try again. And he turns around. And for a split second, he turns back round and he's got Sophie's face. He's like, I did not touch the sarcophagus.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Sophie's gonna go like, wow, I'm so pretty.
This is still on a tabaxi body.
Oh my god! That's terrifying.
Did I do it?
I mean, you can't like take one. If you take one of our faces every time you lie, that'll definitely kind of seem a little suspicious.
Okay.
But for the
You-
time being,
For the time being, you didn't not do it.
I could blame my twin.
I don't think Talia would fall for that kind of stuff. She's like really good at figuring out if people are bullshitting her. Like it's scary.
She's pretty good at it.
You gotta really sell it. See, when you see her, and you see her, the last thing she remembers you doing is the potion stuff. So she'll come back, she'll wake up, and she'll be like, "What did you guys do? Did you do anything bad?" And that's when you go,
I
"No."
did not touch the sarcophagus.
Oh,
without the hands, but yeah.
Just every time Bob lies, it's just, I did not do this.
Some sort of fucking Jedi.
The was absolutely delicious and met all of my needs and expectations. Like,
This is not the sarcophagus you are looking for. Almost as if on cue, behind you, you hear... and the scrape of chainmail as Talia stands. It says, "How long was I out? What did you guys do?"
I did not touch the sarcophagus.
I did not touch the sarcophagus.
I didn't touch the sarcophagus.
And I'm
And she
still
just,
using the
hands
hand.
on hips, looks at all three of you. And that is where we will wrap up this week's episode of The Curse of Strahd.
God.
How are we feeling, everyone?
Fantastic.
Now, my title is actually quite incorrect for this stream because I thought we were going to get on to the Arcanaloth stuff, and we did not. We did not at all.
Talia is not only our wisdom, but our guide. And without her,
We are nothing.
we just lick shit.
And we did not touch the sarcophagus.
we did not touch the sarcophagus.
That's got to be the raid cry. We did not touch the sarcophagus. I'm sorry, Taylor, but that's got to be the raid cry. We did not touch the sarcophagus. I did not touch the sarcophagus.
That is now like a trait Bob is going to adapt because he's learned it from who he believes are the best.
When I lie, it is this.
Let's go round and check in with
Looks
everyone.
beautiful on you.
I just totally did diddly for a whole stream. Tater, you're so right. We did nothing for a whole...
Episode you ain't ever seen.
Sophie,
Oh, I love these episodes.
next week you're level 6.
Is it because I licked stuff? It's because I licked stuff, right?
I don't
Power
want to
of licking.
reward that behavior, but at the same time I can't definitely say no. It's because of your actions throughout the session.
You're fighting.
Let's go round and say hello to everyone. So, Alice, we'll start with you. What was your favourite part? Where can we find you online and all that good stuff?
I think this whole episode was my favorite part. Just like that. Like one that I did not touch the sarcophagus and trying to lie. I think with obviously Avery's art interjecting was one of my favorite bits ever. And us all, the image of us all sleeping on top of each other, Bob's feet against the door, Sophie yelling in like the godly voice, Bob joining in, and you've just got Suri like pressed against the wall like, I hear power, and then like the tuck and roll to grab them. So yeah, I'm White Rabbit Pick. That's where you can find me on Twitter. I'm on this channel every day of the week. I DM and I play every single day. And when I'm not here, I'm over on Tales from the Grim in their Lady Blackbird campaign and also the Highlander side system.
Thank you so much. So next around we come to Rachel.
Hello. My name's Rachel, and I played Sophie tonight. I have no idea. I think this is peak shenanigans for this group. I think I want to say we can only go up from here, but let's be honest. If we're gonna go around touching all those sarcophagus, it might be down. I'm not sure. God, I loved this whole session. I really loved all of it so much. One image in my brain that I love so much is when Bob was down and there was an enemy right next to Sophie, and Suri just comes screaming and flailing at this guy in front of her. And as she's about to hit him, she gets dropped. Like, that's so funny to me. It's just picturing her going, ah! Face like, that whole entire fight, I think, was really good. And the sister chant, the green dragon chant that they did to figure out.
Oh, that was so good.
I loved that. I loved the god talk that Sophie and Bob did. I love Suri being like, you touched one sarcophagus, I'm gonna touch all three. Yeah, it was just a
Power
really
play.
fantastic session. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you gotta show your big sibling up. Like I'm a young sibling, I get it. I'm the youngest of 5. Like, but yeah, my name is Rachel or OBaby190 here on the internet. I'm a variety streamer playing through Metro Exodus right now. I do D&D here. I do D&D on my Dam's channel. I draw D&D characters too much for my own good. And yeah, you can find me on Twitter now again. Heyo, we're back. But yeah, fantastic session, and I'm looking forward to all of us getting in trouble next week.
Oh, I'm so
ready for Mom to
keen.
yell at us.
I'm so
Talia
keen
is
for
still
Talia to get
absolutely
back.
Fine with everything we've done.
Oh boy, I just can't wait. Cannot wait. Lastly, but most certainly not leastly, 37 clips from this session apparently. 37. Alex, Madam Gandalf. Oh hi!
Oh, hi. My cheeks are actually sore from today's game of just so much freaking smiling and laughing. I think it's all of the moments really have been said for today. The whole game was a freaking moment, from our fight shenanigans to our power shenanigans to our lying shenanigans to our just everything. A highlight for me personally as a player is the fact that I thought of something useful for once in a fight rather than something just because why not? I'm
The
always
best thing
one
about that is that no one was up. No one saw.
Yeah, and it ended, and I actually helped, but no one witnessed. It's fine. It's cool. And the fairy fire thing, like that was actually me being smart for once, rather than just like me. So
MVP, I'd say MVP.
yeah, I just absolutely adore this game, and I'm so glad that I've been able to keep it a part of my everyday stream life at the moment, because gosh damn, you gotta have a good laugh like this every now and then, right?
I think my favourite moment ties to yours. My favourite moment was the moment when I sent you a whisper and you responded in whisper, Lordy, for fuck's sake!
Well, I'm personally happy to say what the fatal flaw is.
Up to Alice and Rachel if they want to know meta or if they want to keep it secret.
I mean, I want to know, but
I want to know. I can differentiate character
Yeah, I
from
can.
player.
I now can't give a straight answer to any question put to me.
Essentially Suri though. Oh my god.
just literally every time.
Fantastic. Fantastic. The whole session from start to finish. And who knew? Who knew we'd end up here? I thought that we were going to go and figure out what was going on with the statue, make some progress, find some dusk elves maybe lurking around. No. Who needs dusk elves?
Why would you think that? Why would you think that we would progress?
There's something on your forehead. I lick it.
It's the fact you then fed it to both of us. Like, you are now all blind. Oh.
I want to add that's my favorite. It's because he said it felt like chocolate, and I'm like, well, how bad could it be?
Don't you think a melted chocolate is a horrible feeling though? Don't you think? When it's all,
Only if you are absolutely full body lathered in it, and that's only at the point where you're just like, I've eaten too much now. I should unlather myself from this.
I saw someone ask what time this will be back next week. There's every Tuesday at 10 PM. I think we've got 5 or 6 episodes left until the end of the season, and this will be the last season that Call of Cthulhu Curse of Strahd runs. So enjoy. We'll be getting to Strahd's castle and resolving this one way or the other before the end of
I don't
March.
want this to end. It's too funny. I never thought I'd say that about calling it. I'm sick of it. I guess it's Strahd.
That just leaves me. I'm doing less of a shout out now. I'm just doing this big wrap here. Please go and check out all the links that are appearing in chat now, thanks to Streambot Chat, whatever it's called. This stream today was brought to you by Magehand Press and Bird in the Storm Productions, who are our sponsors and enable us to do this. Our raid cry today is "I did not touch the sarcophagus," and we are going to be going and raiding Behold Roleplay, who are currently running some D&D. First time we've raided them, so let's take the raid train across. When we get in, I just want to see the follows hitting up. I'll be right there with you, starting off the follow train. Yeah, thank you very much everyone for tuning in. We'll see you next week at 10 PM EST. Keep on evoking emotions, and we will see you later on. Bye!